That's normal mode, 35 miles an hour. Let's put it into sport mode. Alright, so let's try, let's just stay up here, and let's, alright, so we're looking at the house, so we turn the laser rangefinder on. And that's saying I'm 877 feet away from the drone. Now this is the wide camera, so you can't zoom or anything with this. This is just the wide camera. Now let's go to the FPV camera. So this camera always looks forward. You can't tilt it or anything. It's just a camera that looks forward all the time. So you could see, you know, it's hard to see now, but you could see, let me lower it a little bit. You can see the green lines in the middle of the screen telling you how, you know, which way it's tilting. Alright, so that's the wide camera. Now, here is the zoom camera. Let me back out all the way. Let me go back to the wide camera. So what I want to do is, let me get the wide camera focused on my house. Okay? So I'm 846 feet away. Let's put the zoom camera on now. And that's a 2x zoom. Now we're going to zoom in. And let's see if how much we can see. You know what? Let's try to see Laura's license plate. Let's focus a little bit. And I could actually tilt so there where, let's focus. Let me move it over a little bit. We focus 112 times. So that's the max. So what do we got there? KCW 7520. And that's at 800 feet out. So let's zoom out, all the way out. So we were reading a license plate from that far away. Now, let's look at this pin dropping stuff. So we just dropped a pin there. I don't know if you can see that. See that pin? I just dropped it there. Now, if I actually turn the drone, that pin actually stays there. Now, if I tap that pin, no, that just focuses. If I hit the map, and it's on that pin, and you see this little box here to the right, so it's giving you the latitude, longitude.
Gimbal recenter.
It's giving you the latitude and longitude. if you hit that little box to the right at a latitude, longitude, that up arrow, does that do anything? No. No. I thought this box was... Oh, yeah. So that box brings up a QR code. Now, if I take my phone and I scan that QR code, that opens up Google Maps, and it's dead on. So that's how you could have somebody go and follow that location. So let's go back to the live camera. So this is... Oh, my gimbal recentered. So if I go down, that's where I was looking. Now, I could place multiple points here on the map. So I could zoom out. Can I just tap on the house and drop a point? Or no, you know what, the X has to be where I want to drop the point. So let's say I'm going to drop a point on the pool. Right? Let's drop a point there. Now if I hold that button in, it says check all pins. So pin 3 here, let's see, pin 3, can I rename that? I think I could rename that. Not sure how to rename it live. But let me X out of that. So now I'm going to flip over so I could go through the different pins, and you know, so even when I'm flying you can still see that pin there. And again, if I hold that button down for pin 3, I could turn that pin red. So now it's red, and that pin stays there as I'm flying. How high am I? Let me get above the trees, and I'm also zoomed in. Oh, you know what?
Recenter gimbal pan.
Let me reset it again. Let me go up about 300 feet. This way I know I'm good. Because when you zoomed in, it's you know, it's weird to fly. So even this, I'm at a 2x zoom. You know, that's my real thing. So you can see as I'm flying, those pins are staying still. Right? So those pins are staying there. And alright, so those pins stay. Now that's the FPV camera, and you can see the drone tilting side to side up there. You don't really notice that on this camera because it's stationary. So let's turn and that's a zoom camera, and let's turn on the zoom camera, and let's turn on the infrared. So now the infrared is on, and I can change the different infrareds. I can make it white hot, so everything that's white is hot, or I could change it to black hot, so whatever's black is hot. Let's just fly around. Let's just see if we could find any animals here. And right now I got the whole screen on infrared. So we'll do a little flying. Let's see if I change that from iron red, Arctic red, rainbow. No, I think I like the black hot. What's this tint? Now let's stay on the black hot. Let's just fly a little bit. Let's just see if we see anything. You know, and it's daytime, so everything is, you know, lit up hot, pretty much. Let me tilt this down a little bit. No, let's just take a little stroll around. So it's showing me my altitude. Oh, I'm 1,500 feet away. Okay. Yeah, they said the infrared is, you know, really works great during the evenings. And what are these little spots? Let's just see. So now I can hit the link for the zoom. Let's turn on side by side and let's zoom in. Oh, so that's nothing but a dirt patch. Okay, and let's get out of side by side and let's just tilt that up a little bit. So we're flying for about 12 minutes right now, and we got 55% battery left. And at the top of the screen you can see it's telling me I got 2 points up there. Let's see here. And let me go up a little bit, but I'm going to get above 200. So I'm back up to 300 feet. And just so you can see what we're looking at, this is what we're looking at. Alright, so infrared back on. Yeah, it's going to be really hard to see anything. Oh, you know what? Let me, so this is black hot. Let me walk on the grass here. Let's see if you can see me. So I'm walking on the grass. Let's see here. Let's zoom in a little bit. So can you see me? Let's go side by side. Oh, I'm sorry, it's white hot. Why are both sides? Let's take this. Oh, I see. Okay, so I'm at 2 times zoom here. So let's get that right on me. Okay, so the infrared camera zooms only up to 5 times, I think. 4, 3, 3. So it zooms there. Okay, oh, so it goes in increments. And let's see if I change that to white hot. You know what? I'm not too hot today. I guess that's why you're not seeing me. Black hot. And let me just see. So that's 16 times zoom. .48 times zoom. And maybe you can see the controller. Let's see here. Alright, so that's 200 times zoom. And I'm 300 feet up. Now I'm going to zoom back out. So that's what that was. And again, let's look at the FPV camera. You can see the how the drone's shaking up there in the wind. All right, so let's play a little bit more with the. And what is this? What's that little? Oh, is that turning on the? Oh, that turned the strobe light on. So that little light up there turns a strobe light on, but let me see something. Let me shut it off. Strobe lights are off. Oh, so I can only turn that on when I'm in the FPV camera mode, right? Because I'm on the zoom camera. If I go to FPV, now I can turn that on. Yeah, you can see that strobe light going. Very nice. Okay, so that's a strobe light. These buttons aren't programmed. The bottom one is the map, brings up the map. And if I use the 5D button, I can go side to side. It's giving me the latitude and longitudes of the pins I selected. Right, the pin 3 was the pool. So if I hit the little edit, I could click on pin name, and I could go pool. So there you can see it on the screen, it says pool. Alright, so let me go back to my regular camera. Let me zoom out of here. So I'm flying 18 minutes and I still got about 38% battery left. This here button actually rotates the gimbal side to side. So like right now I got the gimbal all the way to the right, but if I started flying forward, watch which way the drone's going. Oh wait, if I forward, the drone's going that way, right? The gimbal's turned. That's what the FPV camera is for. So the FPV camera is always pointing forward, so you could always see where you're flying. If I go back to the camera, I hit the button on the back once.
Recenter gimbal pan.
That recenters my gimbal. And let's go to the wide camera. So this is the real camera now. And I got 36% battery life. Let's zoom up. And let's just go up here for a second. Let's put the infrared on. We got the side-by-side on right now. Let's just go full infrared. Let's just see if I can see anything down in this field. Like, what is that right there? Hold on, let's see. Can this be something? Side by side. Let's zoom into that. This doesn't seem like anything. Let's get out of side by side. Let's zoom out. And let's fly a little bit more. I'm 360 feet up. I'm going to fly this tonight. I'm going to put these batteries on charge. And we'll see how it does at night. Let's take a look. What's that? Alright, well, let's get this thing back home. So let's go back to the zoom camera. Actually, let's go back to the wide camera. Let's fly this home. Oh, and then one other thing is, so right there in the middle of the screen it says I'm 428 feet. Battery's running low. Alright, yeah, let's return home. We got the H on the screen, so right there is home. Let's bring this thing in. So 37 miles an hour in normal mode. And about 49, 50 miles in sport mode. Alright, let's bring this back in here. So we can shut the rangefinder off. Alright, let's put the infrared on. So there's me infrared. Let's go off side by side. So that's the infrared. So that's that color. White hot, black hot, Okay, so that's on the ground. So now if I go back to my wide camera or my FPV camera, that's pretty neat. Alright, so this is bright sunlight outside. And I just want to show you how strong that LED, that strobe light is on top. Let me turn the strobe light on. Alright, so this is full daylight. I'm going to show you, I'm going to turn the strobe light on top. There's a strobe light on top and the bottom. So I'm going to turn the strobe on. And that's in bright sun. So I can imagine how bright that is at night. Okay. Oh, still recording, 25 minutes.